So it's almost the end of today. Things happened, and now it's time to slow down, to give the body and the mind time to integrate everything that happened today so that we can have a good, rejuvenating sleep tonight. So make sure that you set everything up in your room that will help relax and calm down. And grab a couple of couch cushions or pillows. A blanket is always good to have. And whenever you have them, let's meet on the back. And when you get there, bring the knees towards the chest. And you can interlace your fingers and gently bring the knees closer. Or if you don't feel much here, you can wrap your arms around. And taking a moment to arrive here. Noticing the shift from the active part of the day to the more passive, restful. And it's important to notice and allow ourselves to give more attention to the body and the mind so that our nervous system also notices that now it can let go, doesn't need to protect us anymore. Noticing how the body is doing, and right now, especially in your lower back, also noticing the hips and trying to soften them as much as possible. You can stay here or gently rock from side to side if that feels good. And remember that this practice is for you. So, in every pose of this practice, take what you need and adjust so that you give your body what it needs right now. It's a restorative practice, so it's not that much about stretching, but about slowly softening the body so the tension can leave, so that we can be ready for sleep. Right, and keep holding on to the left knee as you extend the right leg on the floor. And then slowly guide the left knee towards the right side. Maybe it lands on the floor. If it doesn't, then take the pillows so you feel this gap between the knee and the floor. And once you get there, extend the left arm over to the left side. Maybe turning the head to the left as well. And checking in with the body if you are comfortable here. If not, take a moment to readjust. Feeling the extension in your left arm, the shoulder, the left side of your chest, the outside of the hip and glute. And begin to soften the body, letting go part by part. And paying attention to how you breathe. We'll try to breathe slowly and focusing on the exhales. so that the air smoothly leaves your body, giving a long, smooth exhale. All right, and take your left arm, bring it over to the right side, and slowly roll onto your back again. And this time, bringing the right knee to your chest, extending the left leg on the floor, and guiding the right knee towards the floor on the left side. And then extending the right arm, opening the chest, the shoulder, gently turning the head towards the right side as well, and noticing how it feels on this side. And checking in with your face, softening from the forehead, through your temples and your eyes, your cheeks, softening the jaw, relaxing the mouth and your tongue as well, letting it rest where it's comfortable. And we'll take the right arm, bring it over to the left side, and we'll turn onto our bellies. The forearms in front of us, palms facing down, spreading the feet wide apart, coming into a gentle back bend. So, nothing deep and intense, just a gentle extension, the front side of the body, mild compression of the lower back, relaxing the legs, relaxing the glutes, the lower back as well. And now drop the head down and begin to make these half circles with your neck, going over to one side and slowly to the other as well. Noticing if there's any tension from the day still around your neck area. And moving your neck slowly, letting the body guide you. Maybe you pause here and there. All right, setting the forehead down for a moment. Taking one slow, deep breath through the nose, filling the lungs all the way up. And exhaling through the mouth. Gently pushing yourself up as we transition into child's pose. So the knees will be wide apart, the toes close to one another. And we'll take whatever props you have, the bolster, all the pillows, place them between the knees, and then lowering the body onto the pillows, resting the head, maybe hugging the pillows, and making sure that your whole upper body is completely soft. It's a great pose to do at the end of the day to decompress the lower back. And usually it also gives us this soothing, comforting feeling as well. We have a few more breaths here. Turn your head to the other side if you need. We will come out of the pose and we'll sit with the pillows behind us, bringing the soles of the feet together and slowly lowering down onto the pillows. And you might need to readjust here depending what you're lying on. But what we want to have is this extension in the front side of the body, not too intense. So make sure that your lower back and your hips are feeling comfortable. If your hips are not comfortable here, you can extend your legs also, no problem. And then extending the arms to the sides or overhead, whatever feels better right now. And let's take a deep breath. Let go through the mouth and soften throughout your whole body, giving yourself in to the support of the cushions, the floor. If you notice any area in your body that still holds tension, bring your awareness to it and send a few soft breaths in there. We have about a minute left here in this pose. If you feel like joining, we'll do a few rounds of humming. It's a very simple breathing exercise in which we inhale through the nose, and on the exhale through the nose, we make this humming sound that sounds something like this. And do a few rounds of this in your own pace, connecting with your breath, allowing the exhale to be long and smooth, and letting the vibration spread throughout your body. And if you are humming, after your next exhale, allow the breathing to return to its normal rhythm, noticing how these few rounds have affected your body. And then very slowly helping your legs, closing them like a book, and making your way up, maybe with your eyes still closed. And when you find your seat, place your hands on the heart as we take a moment to seal the day, thanking ourselves for doing our best, facing all the challenges of the day, and being proud of that. Maybe give yourself a smile of appreciation, and opening your eyes when you're ready. If you feel like doing this kind of a practice, but a little bit longer, feel free to try this one next time. But for now, thank you so much for joining in. I hope you have a wonderful, restful, and nourishing sleep. And I will see you next time.